I'm a dog, love to make the pussy cat meow. Been on my shit since a motherfucking little child. I'm grown now, so I need my money grown now, nigga. Hey, look, life is fucking crazy, ain't it?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the INeedFoodPodcast with your boy, the Hype. I'm finally back with one of the original hosts on the show. And
what's good?
825 is in the building. He is in Mr. Whole robe
I'm
out.
back home.
You're finally back.
I'm back home, bro. I'm back home, man.
Dog, you got too comfortable to get back home, bro.
You've been holding it down. Ariel been holding it down.
Dog, you came in here with you haven't been here and seen, heard from anything for a whole month. Whole Black History Month been MIA. You come back here with a robe on. I have questions, like Kanye questions, bro. What you been up to, player? What's going on?
Sway. You don't know, Sway.
How, Sway? How? Shit, bro. But what's been going on, man? How's your mental? How's everything?
Shit, man. It's been a lot going on. Bowling, I've been successful as fuck.
You just had your first 300 grand. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
I know that's hard.
Thank you. Yeah. Bowling been successful, but nah, man. Trying to keep my mental straight for getting these jobs, dog. And got several lined up this week, so
hey,
we'll see. You know how it went from no jobs at all, nothing, and then they all want to hit up at the same damn time. So,
bro, I definitely feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that mental for especially jobs. I had my whole thing I went through for the whole month.
Yeah,
we're gonna elaborate that a little bit more, but I'm so happy that you're back, man. But what new have you been cooking, dog? I know you've been cooking up some heat.
Yeah, music wise, cause I'm getting ready to drop something April 10th. Called Love Always Wins.
Yep.
Just working on that, man. Some old stuff that you personally know or heard of that I'm remastering, doing shit like that. And then, of course, there's going to be new stuff on there. So, I don't know, probably 10 to 12 tracks. I call it car music. You know what I'm saying? It's music for you to ride to.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that's what I've been working on with that.
Word, man. So how you been trying to get out there, like trying to collaborate with some of the guys we've been dealing with, like with the live at Black Label and stuff like that? Or just been
Ease and Wise and all of them. No, we definitely we've talked, but I just honestly I haven't reached out on that for the collab shit yet.
Word.
I'm focusing on like one track at a time.
Word.
But I already talked to Wise. He already with the shits.
Word.
He's with
Wise
the shits.
just won. Congratulations to Wise.
Yeah, he just won the Skull.
Yeah, the joint in Alexandria just yesterday.
Yeah,
I was supposed to have him on. Not yesterday. Sometime Saturday he won it. But he was supposed to be coming through on Sunday, but we had some misscheduling. Everybody was out, everything like that, so we had to cancel that.
But yeah, definitely big congrats, Wise, man.
Wise
big
definitely
shit, bro.
earned that, man. Especially he's shown out with the whole open mic that they have going on March 11th. That's actually this week.
This weekend.
By the time everything comes out. This weekend or something like that.
Yeah.
So everything will be popping like that. So I know music has been everything towards that. So when you even having this time to recuperate, not doing work and everything like that, bro. Cause I've been there, and I'm gonna elaborate my stuff. How did you feel about? Did you get more into your craft, or did you just like, man, I got kickback?
It was big day. It was no kickback for real because it was more. I was either in my craft or I was like depressed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, just live like fuck, nigga. Like shit, man. I ain't got no bread coming in right now. Like, so it was literally that, or in the back, or with the fam. I said when I'm with the fam, you know what I'm saying? That's baby girl and wifey. That's all gravy all the time. So, but when the alone moments, like I said, when I'm not doing shit, or in the moments I'm mixing shit down, and then that settle time you get to kick shit out, boot it out, and like damn.
So, like, I ain't got a job. Like I really had that same feeling, bro. Cause like my first 3 days of not having a job is really like, it's like a kid in Caneland. Oh man, I got all this free time now.
Yeah, those 3 days
catch up
magical.
On video games, bullshit, whatever. It's like, man, I'm good. The job's gonna come. Everything's gonna be great.
I did play 2K. I was playing some 2K.
I haven't touched it.
I was playing some 2K.
Word. So I'm like, I had the first 3 days of not like doing anything, and then I came to realize like, fuck, I got a job. Like I ain't coming in. Like what the fuck going on, bro? So like, definitely with that, man. And it's definitely weird that we both had that happen around the same time,
bro. And
it's both towards the end of the pandemic, not the beginning of the pandemic.
We worked through the shit.
Like, it was so fucking weird. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm getting fired now when I just went through the whole 2020, 2021 with y'all.
I'm with you, dog.
But so it was just like that. And then it was just like the depression state. I wouldn't say it would be a depression state of mind. I would honestly say it would be more of the lines of like worried about the next day.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't more about depression. It was like, man, I'm like, because you go through the whole cycle, like, hey, I might get a job, this, that, and third. I was a little bit more settled with like I was already working on trying to get something.
Yeah, see,
and I was
I'm
in that
with you.
process when I left, so I wasn't as worried.
I had those. Well, it wasn't even pockets of a worry though. I was already. You already know. I'm just like you. We the same with that. Moving forward.
Yeah.
But nah, like I said, it's just like little moments. Like I'm talking about just like random ass moments, dog. Like random moments of that. Like
you be sitting out chilling.
Like it's not like
and oh man, I don't got no job.
Like literally, it wasn't like an hour or like a day. Nah, it was just random moments popping in your head. Like, yeah, I gotta keep track hard of what's in the what's coming out the bank account.
Word. So like for me personally, the one thing I dived into that was actually really good for me was I actually spent more time in the gym. That I was like, all right, I'm gonna work out 2-3 times a week. I mean, not week, a day.
Yeah.
To get prepped up for tournaments and stuff like that.
So you about to get back in that rolling, get that rolling,
bro. So I had to switch up my schedule now. So I used to be morning run, afternoon lift, at night I do jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
That was like my schedule. So I was like, I can keep my mind off of things. Now I'm starting to get back into work. I'm like, all right, I gotta reschedule everything and all that. I still keep my morning runs up, but dude, like it's been mostly just like I'm finally getting the back groove of things, everything like that. But I think the most time, what I learned most about myself during that time frame, it's been more of the lines like, all right, what do I love to do? What do I want to do? And how we progress. Cause it was kind of funny too. Cause like when everything happened on, when I got let go and everything, it was just when everything like this was about to come on. So it was like, yo, I just spent bread when I didn't really need to spend bread.
Right.
So it was like, damn, all right, so how am I making the most out of that? So I mean, overall, like I think everything's been kind of blessed. But I mean, I know you've been busy, I've been busy, so it's kind of happy to get all this in there.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
definitely.
So how you been keeping up with current events? Because I haven't really. Because I was talking to you about that slaughterhouse thing.
I mean, yeah, that only thing. I mean, you just hit me to that. I wasn't even into that, but I mean, of course, I hear about the Ukraine shit. You know what I'm saying? That, I mean, aside from that though, nah, my head was low, just trying to focus. Yeah. Get back in the back in the swing.
I feel it, man, because I definitely like the Ukraine stuff. Has been like that. Not shout out, but hope everybody's doing fine.
Prayers,
all that stuff. But I remember when I was at my competition this past week. I saw some guy with a Ukraine flag, and it's like now it's starting to hit home a little bit for some of these people, because I'm in the sport of jiu-jitsu where I see Russians, I see Ukrainians, I see different people from like Mongolia, all this stuff from European nations. So it's like, damn, this shit is really starting to hit home. So I had to say something to the homie and everything like that. Big time. Let's get into music, man, because I know we gotta get in this tip. So you say you got an album coming out. You say you already got the date for it, right?
Yep, April 10th, man.
April 10th. So what can you tell us more about that a little bit, man? Because I know you've been keeping some close to stuff. You've been re-releasing stuff a little bit. But what can you tell us more about that a little bit?
The album, like I said, it's entitled "Love Always Wins," and that's just because that's how I feel about it. Like if you out, I mean, relationship wise at least, like if you should be with somebody you love, just straight up. And love is everybody got their own, you know what I'm saying, interpretations of it. But mine's just like I said, if you love that person, that means you're gonna hold them down. You accept them flaws and all you know what I'm saying, the typical shit that people always say, but they don't really they don't follow. So that's what it represents. But it's a growth album of like just where I'm at right now, just where I'm at. I think it's grown. It's grown to put it versus like just it's grown.
Some of the other stuff that you put out. So have you doing everything, producing everything like that?
Yes, and my boy, I got a couple of other producers I don't know personally, but I've been working with through online, you know, purchasing shit, beats and shit. But my boy Drum and Key, shout out to Drum out in North Carolina. He the only other producer, like besides myself, that, you know what I'm saying, like in-house, I guess you want to put it. But he's a beast, man. Make sure y'all follow him as well. Drum and Keys Beats on IG, YouTube and all that. Y'all can thank me later, but he got hits for days.
Word. We were talking about before we got on air and everything like that, because me and you love to talk about sports from time to time.
Oh yeah.
And we haven't had a chance to talk a whole month. With a lot of
things going on. This gonna be juicy.
It's gonna be juicy. So it's gonna be real. How did you feel? Because I know you're a Dallas fan. I had to bring this up. I know even my cameraman, he already like hurt right now because he's like, why you gotta bring my boys? I'm not even gonna talk about the loss. How y'all feel about this offseason? Cause y'all losing some boys.
I feel like, in all fairness, they had their chance to shine.
Yeah.
They had their chance to shine. I'm not happy about it, but I like the direction as far as salary. I'm going like the cap is going. Plus, we got so much. If we put the money in Dak, we obviously put the money in the receivers. We about to be a passing team. I'm not saying that I trust and believe in that 100% yet, but if you're gonna do something, you need to do it. I feel like you need to put the gas to it, and I think that's what they're trying to do. Like they're gonna put the money on Dak.
Yeah,
they're gonna put it on Dak this year, and in the receiving core. I mean, that's it. I mean, I'm not happy with but they're gonna put. I'm trying to push forward and look at it from the point of, like I said, what I think they're doing. I don't like McCarthy coming back, but again, I know that Jerry Jones loves his puppets.
Yeah.
So you can't really. That's what it falls down to too, and probably why we lost what we lost. It's coaching. Is what you don't really have a coach at the Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion. Since
it's
I don't know when. Since before Jason Garrett. We haven't really had a coach. I think was it Bill Parcells before him?
No.
Who was before him? Oh,
Jason Garrett, Mr. Clapper.
And then what was it? Wade Phillips then?
Wade Phillips.
See, even him, Wade was a real coach. All the real coaches, they come in, do great, like 2-3 seasons, and they bounce because Jerry, he don't want no coach, man. And I think that's what we lack in number one, regardless of anything, is a true coach. We need a coach that's going to be like, yo, shut the fuck up. You hired me for it, like Jimmy Johnson did. Yeah, that's what it is, but.
I mean, look, I think Dallas, you guys have the benefit like Green Bay Packers.
As far as what?
Y'all don't have a division that y'all have to really be scared of.
I agree with that. Big time.
Y'all don't have someone that can challenge you. Washington gave y'all a little scare. A little bit. I'm talking about a little bit. I ain't talking about like major. Philly don't give you that much scare. Giants don't give you much scare.
It's not a scare thing, but it's just one of those things. Like, you know how divisional games go, bro. Like, it don't matter what the team is. It's a Super Bowl for the teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's even if no matter how our season's going,
yeah,
we could be 8-0 if we going in the Skins, whatever or wherever. I don't give a if they 0-8 or if they. It's still scary.
It's always a hard game.
It's still scary, bro.
It's always a hard game division. I remember when I have deal with Raider fans, I'm a Chiefs fan, and they are always like, yo, man, it's our year. It's our year, bro. It's our year.
Right.
And then they get smacked 41-13. And then, like, I don't have fear in my division.
You got shots on there? You need shots fired on there, bro.
I need to get diving in more. I only got cheers and, like, jeers and all that stuff. But I need to get more in the sound effects and shot effects because I'll throw shots at everybody. Like, my boy, Kev, who been on the show, shout out to Kev Theodore, man. He's a Charger fan. I was like, I respect the Chargers because I respect Herbert.
Big time this year. To me, they did. They did good.
I respect all that. But your Dallas Cowboys has been y'all should be better.
Yep.
And y'all should be in the game.
Yep.
Y'all had like opportunities.
Yep.
We're not even gonna get into the 13 seconds because my quarterback actually did it better than yours.
That's why he's a Super Bowl winner.
He's a Super Bowl winner.
That's why he's a Super Bowl winner.
But I don't think that's on Dak. I think that's on the play calling.
Oh, big time. A lot of it's on the play calling, but it's still on Dak because you Peyton Manning, it wouldn't happen to him either. Wouldn't happen to your boy, I don't think, though. Like, you still could. It's ways that 13 seconds was doo-doo, bro.
It's a mix.
Terrible play management, time management. Nobody was on it was terrible.
I don't understand how you do a QB sneak that early, or you at least down within 5 seconds. I don't understand. That's one part on Dak.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only.
He still could have we could have had time still. Like, it was just he could have backed out of that play. That's what I'm saying. When you a real G, Russell Wilson, all these, they get play calls in, they cancel them play calls. You got to run your show sometimes. You know what I mean? Like.
And they got on Aaron Rodgers about that, which has been the whole freaking offseason of Aaron Rodgers. Apparently he's resigned, but we ain't going to talk about
why would he
that.
go anywhere else? What the hell?
I mean,
I'm not leaving. He got the best receiver. Everybody can say D-Hop, probably him and D-Hop. That's the best receiver, bro. Adams is a monster. Word. Adams is a monster, bro.
They're in cap hell. We're in cap hell. Like, it's really awkward this year in terms of like certain teams. Like, you gotta figure out how I got re-up.
Right.
Moving forward from your football teams, I had to drop that one in there. We were talking about NBA.
Yep.
We were getting real serious about the NBA, and this is my I told you so. I told y'all. Probably maybe episode 4 or 5, whatever. I got to pull up the clip, whatever, to pull it. I told y'all Westbrook for Wall. No one want to listen to me. Everybody think I was crazy. You thought it was crazy.
No, I didn't.
No, you're not mine. Not mine. Respect.
We got
the tapes. But I want Wall over Westbrook. And I was saying because it's basically the way LeBron James basically is. And we almost had that, and now Westbrook wants out. So my Lakers are horse shit. Your freaking Mavericks tossed us the one game. we're good to go off of that.
Soaring right now.
But besides our teams going on right now, we have to talk about this trade. We have to talk about this Harden-Simmons trade.
Big time.
Because you say, we both agree, 76ers won that trade.
Yes.
And we both agree. But I disagree on your other point of the Nets winning on their side of the trade.
So you don't think they won at all? You think they lost?
I think they took a L.
You think they took a L?
I think they took a L. Because if we're going to... The main thing I've heard about the Nets or the way they were running and stuff like that, basically, he basically, what's it called, KD, they were playing more team ball. They weren't playing ISO ball or pick and roll ball, what Harden and Embiid doing, which I understand because Kyrie doesn't really pass the ball.
Right.
KD don't really pass the ball.
Right.
Harden, you got to be a facilitator, and you got to take about 16 points a game. Harden's not going to take 16 points a game. He ain't never going to build like that. So it wasn't going to work like that.
Nah.
So, but either way, I mean, you got to deal with Harden. If he's going to shut it down, he's going to shut it down. So I understand you had to sell the piece. But I think the Nets lost because I think all their advantage goes to the 76ers winning the finals this year.
Again, though, that's this year. I can agree with that. If we're looking just short term,
for this year,
sure. Yeah, no, for sure. They made them. That's they can battle with whoever now to come out of the East.
Yes,
like literally, they went from like a 1-4 team to me top 2.
That's a top 2 team. Out of the East, I mean, I haven't even watched the game that much. I mean, out of the top 2, it's probably Milwaukee and then
that's
the Nets,
Milwaukee and Sixers to me.
Milwaukee Sixers, and then you got the Nets far behind. The West is the West.
Yeah, the West. Is just,
I could not tell you who's in the lead. I cannot tell you who's. I can tell you who's not in there, which is my Lakers. But
they can still.
They're 8-9 to play in. Don't worry, we're not in top 4. We ain't even thinking about it. No, the freaking Suns.
Oh yeah,
the Suns are apparently winning.
It got to be them and Golden State probably top 2 over there. Yeah. You could throw Memphis in there. The Jazz too though. When all those 4 teams clicking, that's interchangeable to me. Those 4 teams tough. They tough.
Word. So who's your Mount Rushmore
for current or all time?
Nah, because all time is already going to cancel out LeBron James, Kobe, and all that stuff. Currently in the league, because one of the guys on the team was like, currently in the league, who's your Mount Rushmore?
Currently in the league, Mount Rushmore, LeBron is on that.
All right.
It's tough. Steph. Yeah, LeBron and Steph definitely on the Mount Rushmore. Man. Can't put him there, bro.
You think about Luka?
Nah, not Luka. I ain't put him. He's still too early. He's too early for me. I was thinking KD, but I'm not. Bro.
Why not KD?
I'm looking defensive wise for that man. Like
he doesn't play that much defense. I give you credit for him. I give you credit for that.
That's
I give you enough. But he's a walking. You were talking about triple dub. You said a triple dub is one of those amazing things, right?
He don't be doing triple dubs though.
Bruh, did you see the playoff run?
KD?
KD has some triple dubs in him. He had a little bit of triple dub in him. I'm not deep, but I mean he ain't like Luka triple dub walking. He like, I'm doing 48 minutes, and out of that 48 minutes, I'm gonna do 35, 10, and 12.
I'm gonna throw. You're right. I'm gonna throw Embiid up there. So Embiid, LeBron, Steph, and got one more. Giannis.
I respect it. Embiid is the only one that I would say. All right, so out of my 4, I got LeBron James, of course, Steph, of course. I'll put Giannis up there because he won last year and the MVP, so you got to put the respect on that name. And I think we were going back and forth about it. I was like, you can put DeRozan up there because he right now in the league.
You can. I'm not mad at that.
The man is a mid-range assassin.
And he plays defense. He always has.
And he plays defense. I always loved DeRozan's game. Always love it.
Me
and
too.
When the Lakers
almost had the confidence.
And the Lakers had a chance to get him. And because he didn't shoot the 3. Embiid, I think, is going to go down. I've been making this like at first I thought Embiid was not going to get that. At first, the first 2 years. He was gone the first 2.5 years.
First 2.5. That's why I'm even giving him more respect.
Like personally. First 2.5 years, and then he comes back, and then he's doing this, and he's walking 35-15 on a certain day. I haven't
7
seen
foot,
that,
man.
I haven't seen that since Shaq from a center.
And that's what I'm saying. But he's doing it not even just powerhouse. My man, he like the Steph Curry of big men.
Word.
Like he can step back. He does step. He do pull. He do fucking. You seen him even practicing the James Harden step backs. What kind of 7-footer is this, bro?
When James Harden had that hurt hamstring,
my man back here. My man 7 foot.
The double step, bro. That shit was
He crazy. But he go in the post too. Like I like that. So yeah, man. I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the DeRozan. That's an interchangeable right now.
I would really say DeRozan is probably the one that I wouldn't say put the Bulls. Would you be respectful to put the Bulls back on?
Caruso and him come in there like changed the whole thing. And Levine, now Levine is playing but it stepped him up because of that. Like he got the ballers with him. Mm-hmm. Those guys put in work, man. Caruso don't get enough credit for what he brings. He's a fireball. Like he's a fireball, bro.
Was that dog?
Exactly.
He was the guy that got us off the bench for the Lakers. He's a big time like Angie Booster. He was a good mix for that, especially a young squad.
And he did everything,
especially a young squad. I like the Hornets, but I don't see how far they can go.
Yeah, they're very exciting to watch. They like the new, to me, like not as lobby, but Lob City. You know what I'm saying? They be throwing oops all day with what's that man's name?
It's Ball and Bridges.
And Bridges.
Ball and Bridges. That's just like
they just be they crazy with it. All right,
one more thing. Then we're gonna call one more boys in here real quick because we just found out we got a new feature on the Roadcaster.
Oh yeah.
How'd you think about the dunk contest? Did you even watch the gun? I didn't even think about watching.
Let's take the caller that we're gonna go on. Let's take the caller on.
Hold on. Let's take the call. Let me take this. Let me ask him real quick. I got my boy real quick.
The dunk contest.
Oh, we got it through the phone, y'all. We got it through the phone.
That's some Yeah.
Yeah. What up, Tope?
What's good?
What up?
Hey, man.
What up?
Welcome to being the first phone call from the INF network, my guy.
What's good, man?
My man, the fool. Yo, so we got a question for you off rip before we get into the music things, my guy. How did you think about the dunk contest?
Wait, you ready for this?
Yeah, we're ready for it. What up?
Is this a safe space? I'm confused.
It is a safe space, my guy. It's definitely a safe space.
Bro. Yo, that shit was abysmal. What
do you mean abysmal, bro?
The only reason why I'm not going to like just shit on it completely is because like I found out afterwards that they actually volunteered. So like
all of them volunteered. So you're talking about Obi Stripin, all them cats, all of them volunteered to do the dunk contest.
So it wouldn't have been one.
Basically.
Well, have been or just one. Like exactly. Or just relax.
It shouldn't have been one. Volunteer.
Now
it looked like a volunteer.
That shit was a volunteer.
Like, well, the thing about it though is like so even watching it, it would have just been like I understand the lack of star power, but at the end of the day, like so I'm just like a huge basketball head, so like I watched like the street dunk contest and whatever.
You sound like you're on your Stephen A stuff.
Street dunk was way
no. I know. But listen, here's the thing. Like it isn't the fact that I don't know who these guys are. Mm-hmm. It's the fact that, fam, if you're in a dunk contest, I'm gonna need you to show out. Like, I need you to be a
right.
I'm gonna need you to take 6 attempts to get one dunk because, like, after the second try, like, even the crowd's like, I mean,
yo, some of them people. Kareem went home. He left.
Bounced.
He left. He left.
Got his jacket and rolled.
Yo, I thought it was over when Cole Anthony put on them Timbs. Like Cole Anthony with them Timbs, bro.
You get two attempts, man, and I blame that on that's on the NBA too. Like, man, come on, bro, you get 2 attempts.
Wasn't it 2 attempts beforehand?
No, it used to be something like that.
Maybe I played too much 2K.
Well, it's also because like the levelity of dunks, like it did skyrocket. But at the end of the day, I'm with you though. Like but that's why you get paid the end.
Right.
So,
right.
I'm gonna need you to. No. The product was. This was like it's been pretty bad the last couple of years. Mm-hmm. But even then, like last year, Anthony Simons, like he did alright. Like,
I don't even recall last year.
From the Blazers, right?
Yeah, my man.
Yeah, I'm seeing a couple of his. I didn't watch the dunk contest. I didn't watch the contest
last year.
He did do a little bit. I seen him.
So I mean, there's if it's done well, the format as is is okay, but there's enough precedent to say, nah, man, we gotta change this up.
Right. They could have done, I don't care. They could have picked something else. Cause like you even said, the fact that you told me, I didn't know that it's a volunteer thing.
Yeah.
It really, like now that I'm knowing that, it looks like it looked like that shit. That's exactly what it felt like.
Here's the thing. It's normally not like, it's not that it's not volunteer, but it's like, usually there's like marquee players that already want to do it.
Right.
Voluntold, like I'm gonna do this. Like,
right.
Yeah, it's like when like back in the day, like Aaron Gordon and even 2015, 2016, like we knew what was up. Like we knew the flyers that were most likely like when what's his name, Derrick Jones Jr.
Yep, Derrick Jones Jr. Yep.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
we knew like, yo, this is kicking people in the nose. So
word. But also, if you're a big hoop head, if you're a really big hoop head, you'll watch the All-American dunk contest. The high school kids. Yeah. I remember seeing Derrick Jones Jr. on there. I remember seeing Aaron Gordon on there, Zach LaVine on there.
All of them.
And then when they were like, we're doing NBA contest, I think everybody had no problem with like, oh yeah, y'all gonna go ahead and do that and y'all gonna show out. Because we seen Zach LaVine dunk and he dunked like that.
And I mean, the guy that's supposed to be running the show, unfortunately, he just fat and broken. Zion would have been out there dunking and you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he was in the All-American. He was definitely in the All-American.
Yeah, I'm saying he would have been dunking if he was doing what he needed to do. He would be on that dunk contest.
Actually, that's how he got his name.
Yeah,
he was on the dunk contest on the All-American, and that's how he got his name.
That's what it was. You're right.
Everybody known for that. That nigga can dunk his ass off.
Word.
And he can dunk them Oreos too.
Hey, relax. I'm dunking them donuts. I'm a Dunkin' Donuts.
Bruh. All right, next question for you. So
my bad.
We had to dive into the because you came in at a very opportune time because I asked him about the dunk contest. He was like, we can move on to our first caller. So we're gonna do two things real quick. We're gonna do a Mount Rushmore. We're gonna do a top 5 because you've been beefing with me about my music, bro. So we're gonna talk about this real quick. But we're gonna do the Mount Rushmore. Who's your Mount Rushmore for right now in the league?
Current
right now in the league. I gotta hear it.
I'll say, right now, I gotta go in no particular order because I can't right now.
All right.
I'll put KD.
Oh, he got KD in there. He got KD. KD got one.
You're saying right now, this year, 2022? Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
KD.
Walking bucket.
Boy, did you see what this man did? Boy. All right. KD.
When he's in, he's nice.
I'll say Giannis.
Okay, Giannis
That's my dog.
Giannis is a constant between everybody.
That's my dog.
This year alone. LeBron. LeBron.
Yeah, don't be mad. Come on,
LeBron earned it.
Right,
LeBron earned it.
No, listen. I'm a LeBron stan, but I'm trying to be very objective. Like,
Word.
So,
still, hey, either way, he in there.
Yeah, 4. This is a terrible for 4 because I was so ready to just say Joel Embiid off rip for this year.
Oh my God, another Joel Embiid.
Come on, who you choosing between Joel and who?
Nikola Jokic. Have you seen
he's a dog.
No, you
he's
lost
a dog.
me. You lost me with Nico.
You don't like what?
Nah, I know. Trust me.
The Bubble King.
The what king?
The Bubble King.
The Bubble King.
The Bubble King. The MVP. The so-called MVP.
The Bubble King.
The Bubble King.
You're the only person to have a 45-point triple double.
Right.
Okay. I got you.
Yo,
the man who was between 3rd and 4th in the West without Jamal Murray, without MVP.
Right. Yo, hey, him if Jamal didn't get hurt, they probably would win.
That was a year. The bubble year. Yeah, that was a year. That was definitely a year.
Because
I think they're too young, but. Yeah,
man, you're right. Yo, between I took I ain't mad at either one. I took Joel.
I respect Joel.
Yeah, I want to go to. I just want to lead to Joel, but I was just like, my man was. I had to think about the squad he was with.
Yo, Joker ain't no man. He's definitely not. He's real. He real.
I mean, those are the two real centers. To be honest with you, I'm gonna put respect a little bit on Jokic's name. Out of Jokic and Embiid, those are the only real two centers.
Facts.
That actually like. Nope. Karl Towns. Karl Towns is a center.
Yeah, technically.
He's technically center.
But no, he's the new era. He's a new era straight up. Because even though Joel can stretch the floor, they still they
banging the paint.
Carl Anthony is the type of dude that takes advantage of mismatches. But he's not about
Anthony Davis.
No. Carl Anthony. That's what you said, right? Carl Anthony
I say Carl, but I'm saying Anthony Davis is basically a first carnation of that. Because Anthony don't bang in the paint like that.
Nah. He did like for the first 2 years.
And he was like, nah.
And he said, fuck that.
He said, fuck that shit.
I'm shooting threes.
My ankle hurts. I'm out the paint. Sorry, guys.
Yo. All right. So we're going to move on to the top 5, my guy. So you've been beefing with I've been having people on here for the top 5s. And everybody been saying stuff differently.
Oh, I'm going last on this. I want to hear.
I'm gonna need your top 5 in rap.
I want to listen.
Oh, geez.
Now, do y'all want to do top 5 currently, or y'all want to do top 5 all time? Actually, guest choice. You pick, bro.
Let's do currently. I think currently probably more.
Right. I'm definitely sitting this out. I ain't too hip with current shit, so I'm definitely gonna sit out.
I
know. I'm gonna listen. I'm about to learn.
Bump that. I want all the participation. Bump that. Let's go all 10. Yeah, I ain't gonna not do it.
All right. What you got for me?
So it's like, wait, is it favorites or best? That's the other thing. Favorites or best? Because I give my top 5 favorites.
Not favorites. No, your best. Like, these niggas got to rap you into heaven.
Okay,
who rapping you into heaven?
Yeah.
Who rap me into heaven?
Yeah.
When you hear the song, does it make you float into heaven? That's why I just need to hear. That's why I need to know.
Who can get you in?
I got you that. Okay, I can need that. And that's going to be Hov, Biggie, Drake, J. Cole, Black Thought.
Ooh.
If I said you're gonna rap me into heaven, yep, right there.
You got one more. You got one more.
Did you throw in Drake?
Oh, you gonna throw in Drake shit?
Huh?
Nah, negative.
Good.
Negative.
Good.
No,
yo, 825 still mad about Rose putting in Drake for top 5 rap and R&B. She put him as number 1. She put him number 1.
Yo, for all time. Yo, how disrespectful is that?
She's out, bruh. I had almost kicked her back to Africa, bro. That shit was getting ridiculous.
How old is she?
No, Rose, bro. Rose, the wife. The wife said.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no,
right?
Rose.
I was hurt. Yo, hey, right? Look, you sound just like me and Rose cool. We pretty much, we be clicking on anything. Like, I relate.
Oh.
Nah, I ain't relate.
Yeah.
I got to call after this. Hold on. Here's the thing.
Call her.
Here's the thing. Rose, though, we everybody knows Rose. Understand, like you know how I said, are we doing best or favorite?
Right.
Because I think that's a favorite.
That is her favorite. Yeah. I tried to tell her. I was like, look, you're best. You're best. And I was like, nah.
We did say it. We were clear.
She's old, right? I'm going to flame her forever. What?
Please do. Please. Yeah, I was tripping.
Oh, you already know the vibes, Will. What? I want to take it right now.
No, don't worry. So my 5, of course I gotta put J. Cole. J. Cole.
Yes.
No blanket.
J. Cole, Hov, Biggie, Send Me to Heaven. I've been on a DMX kick recently. I did walk out to DMX. That joint was
which one?
Murder. X gonna give it to you.
Oh shit.
That shit was bleeped out as a motherfucker, but that shit was fun.
It was.
But yeah. Come on to the instrumental basically.
Yeah, basically. But that intro that X gonna give it to you. Oh my god, that thing get anybody started. Yeah.
It's what you're hearing.
Yeah.
It's what you're hearing.
Dog. So I got that.
R.I.P.D.
And then because we're doing top 5, because I'm in between 2. I'm in between 2 right now. Because I've been deep in this guy's catalog on the mixtape.
What's up?
I've been deep on Jonah Lucas for a brick.
Oh,
I've been deep with him for a brick, but I don't think he deserves top 5 status just yet.
I like him,
but I like him. I like him a lot.
I do.
I put him on my top 10 fast rappers.
I think he be my 6 man. He be my 6 man. I will have to put 5 at. This is hard. Who's in my playlist that I'm all the time bumping?
It's weird because it's like playlist, playlist rappers or playlist artists are not necessarily like, it's more of like a cultivating of a certain feeling versus like, oh, I actually think you're the best.
Right.
Because it's like for instance, even on this list that we're talking about, like there are names that I'm thinking about right now.
I have to put Kanye. I was
gonna say Kanye.
I have to.
That's my dog, man. I don't even know if he in my top 5.
I have to, because Kanye changed that Homecoming album, changed everything. Graduation, my bad. I'm thinking Homecoming song.
If he told me, oh, yeah, of course. But if you had told me like in terms of just like artists overall, like just in hip hop, whatever, but as like top 5 rappers,
right?
Because that's not having production,
right?
Well, I mean, you can kind of pull back Kanye. Kanye don't rap all his lyrics.
Oh no, for sure.
That's why he's never in my top 10 for anything.
I mean,
he's never in my top 10 for anything.
I'm a solo on genre with that. I'm gonna put that out because Kanye don't write all. He doesn't write all his stuff. But I mean, there's rumors. There's rumors once or twice that Jay-Z has 1 or 2 songs, but I never go down that route. I don't question the GOAT.
Yeah, that's a lie, bro. Fam, this man. Nah, come on.
Nah.
All right, so
what you got?
Cite your sources, bro.
Mine's funky. Mine's funky, but it is. So I got Nas for sure. I got Nas in there. I got Biggie in there for sure. There's no doubt about that. I got Jay-Z in there as well. Those 3 is in there. And then I'm gonna throw personally Eminem and Missy. That's gonna be my 5 for my rappers.
Missy Elliott?
Yeah.
Missy Elliott.
I'm putting Missy in. I gotta throw Missy in, and also I'm biased. And she's from Virginia, and
you gotta do the Tidewater area, right?
Up to down here.
Yeah, right. So she I don't know, man. I feel like she underrated. Like she never not made all her shit made top number 1.
That's facts.
Everything. So she been doing that shit since like '93. Yeah, I'm putting Missy in that mix as the female.
Interesting, because I really was not even like when you say best, I'm thinking about like ability, rapping, stuff like that. I'm not trying to take too much into like, because if you're taking impact and whatnot, like we are. Well, also I think this is just showing our age because nobody. Also, I'm a true and true like New York boom bap East Coast nigga, so that's why I didn't say pop.
Hey, look up this. It's a producer of mine. His name Drum & Keys. That's what he make. Boom tap, bro. You need to look him up. You're gonna love all his instrumentals, dog.
Yes, sir. Slide me the app, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm with it. Nah, this is such a hard man. You said rap me into heaven. I ain't say.
I like Andre 3000 too. That's my guy.
You know what I'm
Andre
saying?
never gave us. I mean, you got Speaker Box and Love Below, but Andre never gave us that solo.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's like you waiting for that Drake, the Chronic too. You waiting for that.
Hey Andre, come on, bro.
We need Andre to bring us
home. Bring that solo.
Listen,
Andre had different.
Why not doing solo shit, bro? I didn't realize Outkast owned all the masters.
Yeah. Yep.
They own all the masters, and I think the way
that's the only way to go.
But listen, think about when they came up, how uncommon that was.
Yeah,
that's
very.
Now you know what this man is chilling in the flute with no pants on in New York, doing whatever, just skipping around.
Right.
Man doesn't need to. My man is chilling. Like that's what we call financial freedom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, like everybody tried to cause that beef between him and Big Boy. I was like, it really was.
It wasn't.
It's just like they were just doing their own little lane.
Right.
But one more thing before I let you go, man. So you were trying to peep me on this thing. I was telling L25 this about the Slaughterhouse stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Slaughterhouse, even though I love their freaking cipher.
Oh yeah, cipher nasty.
That's
I don't
cipher
listen
nice.
to him on a daily now.
Nah, but what? So I was watching some of the video that you were showing me.
Yeah,
I understand. Like, hey, stuff didn't come to the table. But so, what is the whole breakdown with this whole Slaughterhouse stuff right now?
All right. So you got the 4, Joel Ortiz. Well, it was Crooked Eye. I think it's King Crook now.
King Crook is Crooked Eye now. Which I mean, either way,
we know what it is. We know Crook.
Right. Yeah.
We got Crook. You got Royce the 5'9", and then you got Joe Budden.
Yeah.
So they were together, group cool, yada yada.
Yeah.
Joe was popping. Like just super lyrical, like all battle rap crazy. Cult classic, cult following. Their last album was 2012.
Damn.
And so after that, you know, Joe was still doing some mood music stuff in his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is around the time Royce. So Royce goes into rehab actually, like Royce. I don't know if it's rehab, but Royce gets sober.
Wasn't that the
Yeah.
Royce that like that's how Royce and M got a little bit closer?
Yeah. I mean, they were already done close. Don't get me. They had 2 Bad Meets Evil tapes. Like they've already been all that shit. So the thing about it is that, and this is perfect because you just perfect segue. So Slaughterhouse, right? They're on E1 through Royce to 5'9", go through Royce, get onto Shady, right? And then this is where the junk goes crazy. So apparently, and this is what Will you might have heard to. So the business, how things were doing, whatever the money was, whatever the contract was kind of trash towards the artist, right?
Yeah.
And so they were kind of beefing about that. Joe didn't like that, and eventually Joe was like, "Yo, like, nah, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Like, no, I refuse. Understandable, because if the business is bad, like, no, I'm not gonna, you know,
right.
It's bad enough." Until afterwards, like, you know, obviously Joe has his own stuff where he's going into he goes on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, all that little trash
stuff
shit.
like that. Yeah, and then he gets into the pod game, obviously.
Yeah.
And you know, he goes up and says like, "Yo, I'm retired." And I was like, "All right, I mean, cool. Like, if you're retired, you're retired."
I mean, he wasn't really great to begin with, but I mean, that's personal opinion.
Rappers don't retire.
You see that? That's your opinion coming in here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Who respects Joe's name?
Look, I said the rise and fall. My fault, Tope. I said the rise and fall of Joe Budden was Pump It Up. That it was a rise and fall.
You ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Pump It Up came when I was in 4th grade, bro.
Yeah, bro. I cannot name one Joe Budden hit. I can understand. There's some Royce 5'9" lines I can definitely quote. I mean, Joel Ortiz. He's Joel. Ortiz is crazy. Ortiz is crazy.
I can't quote.
But and then Crooked Eye. Crook has always been just underground. I understood Crook, but
that made just eat.
Yeah, he bring heat, but yeah, like so from what you're telling me, while all this stuff was popping off, it's like so Slaughterhouse was about they were going on separate ways. So Joel and Crook are making the album Rise and Fall. And
right.
Apparently, Joe and Royce were like lighting up Joel about it on the, video. It was hilarious.
It was an IG live. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's light up. Like, you know, we're not gonna do the.
It was New York niggas being New York niggas.
Yeah, the same stuff.
All right.
But basically, how like the current tension or contention is that like you have Joel and Crook that just want to rap. This entire time they just want to rap. That's it. It's not even about like what it is. Like, yo, fam, we are rappers. We love to rap. This is what we do. This is how we got here. I'm just trying to do bars.
Yeah.
Like as a collective.
Yeah.
Royce was like, yo, I'm sober. You saw the Book of Ryan. I'm on one. So like, yeah, I'm down to rap.
Yeah.
But if this is Slaughterhouse, we're not running 3. No. It's either Joe or nothing.
Yeah. Right. Respect.
Right. I 100%.
But Joe was not saying that he's not retired, but he just still didn't like the numbers.
Yeah, and so also I don't know. Are you guys JBP fans? Like, did you guys used to watch the Joe Budden podcast before?
Nah.
I seen bits and pieces, but I didn't watch it.
I seen the controversial stuff, but that's about it.
Okay, so the reason why I say that is because a consistent theme throughout of it is like Joe is always like teasing what's coming back into the booth. He's like, man, I'm letting y'all know, dude, hey. I'm getting that feeling again. You know, he is teasing about the idea of coming back.
Right.
So,
but why? Joe don't got nothing though. Like, I'm sorry. Hey, Joe Budden's like Joe Byron, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, come on. Like, Joe ain't nice. Like, look, I even told you in the cipher of like 2016 with the Hey Rihanna, Yellow Wolf had better verse than Joe. Like, come on,
bro. Just YouTube Joe Budden rap up. Just give yourself 30 minutes Just go look up some Joe Budden battle rap highlights and tell me this man don't have bars.
Battle rap is different from rapping, bro.
That's true.
Then go listen. Okay,
There's a lot of battle rappers that can't hop in, and vice versa. It's true.
Like Conceited, who's one of the baddest dudes out there. But anyway,
Mr. Drop the Beat.
Look, listen to Mood Music. Hey, listen to the Mood Music mixtape.
Word.
And listen to the Church in the Wild. You know the song off of Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
Joe Budden did a remix of that, Joe. Yes. If you want, please do that.
Church in the Wild. I'm gonna give you look. I'm gonna give you that, Tope, because I'm like because
he snapped. He snapped on it. Anywho, all right, well, look.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this making me mad as hell. Hang it. Well, look. So he keeps teasing that.
Yeah.
Which also, if you're the other members of Slaughterhouse, is like, all right, if you teasing about this stuff, if you think that you may want to do that, that's gonna give them some type of hope. Like, oh, he's retired, but there's a chance that we could get him out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that could give you some false hope almost. Mm-hmm. And so they keep going back and forth and whatnot. Apparently, Crook comes with a deal he puts on the table,
like a
that,
table
like,
offer.
hey, yeah, table offer. But apparently they don't go through all the specifics of it yet. And I think like they just like Joe and just like deaded it, right? Some of these are the like the details that get muddied up from which member you're talking to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know it is.
Everybody
this side, and the truth in the middle.
Yeah.
So now Joe and Royce are just mad because it's like, yo, if we're gonna do this, one, use a different name.
Right.
Like y'all have been rapping for the last 10 years. Y'all have put albums over the last 10 years.
Duh,
like
it just seems
like you could have just done it on something else, right?
It seems like just a whole bunch of beef. It just seems like that.
I mean, if you come down to that though, if it comes down to the end of that, like he's saying, I mean, everybody on the same page except for Joe.
Nah.
It's Royce and Joe.
So Royce and Joe.
So it's like 50-50 split. At that point, man,
yeah, you gotta split that.
You gotta just let go.
I agree.
But yo, man, we gotta get you going out here, bro. I'm sorry to cut you the time a little short, but we gotta wrap this up, man. But I'm gonna catch you next time though, for real, all right?
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate the love, man. I think I'll be the first caller. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I need food, baby.
Hey, I catch you later, brother.
Hey, where are you? All right,
Nah, she ain't here, bro. She's doing music. I'm the only one on here that ain't doing music. That is so fucking funny, bro. But nah, she out there doing music right now. But I'm gonna holler at you, all right, bro?
Sir, y'all
later.
All right, you too, bro.
Yo, that was Tope, man. He's been a big supporter of the phone, so I know I had to get him on one, man. I had to definitely get him on one. But let's move it on to our favorite subject called the pod decks. The pod decks are random cards, random topics. We pick anything we get to discuss.
I remember this.
And yeah, sir, because you did one time.
Yeah, I was the when we cracked it open type.
Yeah,
bottle popping night.
Word. So I'm gonna do two for you right now. All right, we're gonna do two categories. We're gonna do foodie and we're gonna do hoops. I had one good question on this hoop question.
All right.
If you had the opportunity to be a GM of New York Knicks, what would be your first priority? It's the Knicks.
I know, bruh.
It's the Knicks.
My first priority would be getting a coach, a coach. I don't know who.
No, Thibodeau now over there. No, yeah, I don't know who the coach is with the Knicks anyway.
But a coach. That'll be my first.
That'll be your first.
That'll be my first thing. Getting a solid, solidified coach. Like, yeah, try to bring somebody out from retirement or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would get a coach. I need somebody. I need a coach. I want some chips. I need a coach there. A coach. Yeah, I need a coach there.
I mean, I would definitely probably. I mean, coach would probably be my second priority. I would go fishing in the free agency. Like, you got to bring somebody big. I mean, they skipped out. They lost KD.
I don't think they missed out on that though.
Bruh, but KD in the Garden would have been different. It's like it would have been Melo 2.0, and that's hard to triple. That's hard to double.
Fuck yeah, that's hard to double.
Because Melo and Madison Square Garden was a different Melo. You can just base his whole
career pretty much on that one, the way he balled out there.
It's Melo. Definitely Melo, Nugget Melo, and Madison Square Garden.
But not even in that order. I will put Madison
Square Garden Melo over.
Then I put. Because
Facts.
that man
Facts.
was a different. Yeah, he was different.
Facts. So I'll probably go fishing. Free agency.
For whom? Who you fishing for? What are
Dame
you fishing
Lillard.
for?
Probably Dame Lillard.
True. I mean, yeah, he's
I'll
a big
probably
name.
do
And
that.
Dame the man. Dame the man. Dame the man. He probably behind Steph. It's just him, in my opinion. Chris Paul and all that to fit in, but nah. In today's, I'm putting Dame right behind Steph.
Word. So we got another one. All right, I got another one on here as well. So, best dunker, in-game dunker that you ever seen.
Ever? In game. I'm going with Sean Kemp. That's my dog. He's a power man, power forward, and he ran the floor like a damn
Kemp. The same guy that was Gabe Payton, right?
Rayman. Yeah, that's my guy. He dunked on and through, and backwards, forwards, two hands. You see his dunk contest. I forget what one he was in, but you got to see his dunk contest.
That wasn't the one with Jordan, was it? No, Jordan was 88.
So.
Jordan was 88 or 89.
It was later, but nah, that's what I like. And again, mine was I didn't even really grow up watching him. I looked up film and watched this man's, and that's my guy. That's my guy, dog.
I'm indecisive about this question.
It's tough.
It's very hard because I can honestly say LeBron James got some good dunks in game
for sure.
I don't recall if he
the body on Jason Terry. Wasn't it Jason Terry, or was it somebody else?
It was Jason Terry though.
I don't give a damn who it was.
That was against your Jason Terry. No, Jason Terry was on the Mavs.
Yeah, I don't care who it was.
That was a body. That was
not. Then he jumped over the little short nigga. He jumped over the dude. Number 15, I think it was. He was a point guard. Damn, what's that dude's name?
I don't recall that one.
He played for the Heat too. I mean the Heat.
Nah.
Oh, he was a Cavs.
Chalmers?
Nah.
But it definitely had to be LeBron James because there's so many pictures about LeBron dunking and all that stuff. So I have to say LeBron. I don't think he has enough he took bodies like Sean Kemp did.
He definitely did.
I think that's two different perspectives of the league. The league, you're like, I'm gonna be here and stand still for this guy to take this dunk.
Right.
And then you're like, in the older league, it's like, nah, man, I'm not gonna do that. I have a wife and kid at home. It's like when Ja did that to that one guy, I was like, Ja, he has a family, Ja.
Yo, that ass.
Yo, all right, so let's move on. Let's get to the foodie, to the brass tacks of what we do here. We haven't done the foodie section in a minute, bro.
Let's
be honest with you. All right, we ain't doing what's your favorite vegetable. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Cabbage though, cabbage.
Word? Yeah, cabbage is always good. What is the most interesting local food you have ever tried traveling?
Interesting food
that you ever tried traveling?
Man, it wasn't even just the food, man. I was doing a tour in the Midwest, and we was bored as shit in like it was Indiana or some shit like that. There was nothing to do, and they said they had like a chocolate fair, and we just went and tried all chocolate. It was they dipped everything in chocolate, bro. Like everything, like hot dogs, just
really
everything. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was great or nothing, but I'm saying that was weird. I went to it was a chocolate fair, bro.
I would say the weirdest thing I ever had was I went to it's not like the medieval thing they do around here, those festivals. I've seen those people do it. I remember when like 7th or 8th grade, something like that, I went to it's in Maryland. I forget, Renaissance something. Someone might know here. But it was
Renaissance Fair?
No, it wasn't a Renaissance Fair, but it was actually at this like facility. It was like an old Renaissance thing. They sit you down, like have dinner, you have a whole turkey leg, they do a whole sparring thing of the horses right in front of you.
Medieval times? No?
It was medieval, but I don't know if it's actual like location.
Oh, it's not a location.
It was at a like an actual building. I don't know the actual name.
Okay, gotcha.
But it must have been like medieval something or something like that. And I actually had like a good big old turkey leg. So I always think that would be the most interesting while traveling. I remember on the last joint when I was talking to Ari, I was like, look, I need to go to Philly. I need to do a Philly cheesesteak.
Right. I ain't had no. I ain't gone. I've been to Philly, but I ain't getting no cheesesteak.
You ain't get no cheesesteak?
Nah, I didn't get one when I was there.
I need to do it. I think one of the things I'm looking forward to, I have to travel to Boston soon, so I'm interested in the Boston seafood.
True. I heard good things.
I heard great things.
Yeah. When you headed up there, bro?
Probably sometime in June, July, whenever the restrictions get free. I gotta go out there for traveling a little bit, but it is what it is. What's the weirdest thing you have ever eaten with bacon on it? I think everything with bacon tastes good. I don't know why.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Weirdest thing.
I mean, I have had bacon wraps. I had shrimp bacon wraps. I've had, which is
that's
amazing,
not
by the
really weird,
way.
though. I feel like that's normal. Like
a shrimp bacon wrap is not.
That's because I seen bacon on everything.
Word.
So I don't really got nothing weird that I can. Yeah. I don't
Really?
know. Yeah, nothing weird. Nah.
Nothing weird. All right.
I said I had shrimp, bacon wrapped shrimp and stuff like you saying, but I ain't had. Yeah.
That's weird. I never really had something weird. That's
what I'm saying. Like I can't think of nothing weird with that.
If we're gonna put anything weird, with bacon in it, I mean, I would say bacon mac and cheese, just because I don't eat mac and cheese, and I
ain't had that before. I've seen it.
I've seen it. I never had it, but I don't eat mac and cheese, so I say that's probably one of the weirdest combos I ever seen. You got something so cheesy. I understand cheese fries and bacon cheese fries, but mac and cheese with bacon, I don't know.
Right.
But let's move on to one more. We got enough time for one more topic, my guy. One more at least. Which one? I'm gonna give it up to you, bro. You want the fuck, or do you want philosophy?
Philosophy. What's that?
Philosophy. Let's see what we got
for philosophy.
Let's see what we got. Does life require a purpose or a goal? Sorry, I put girl. I'm like, nah. Does life require a purpose?
Purpose over bitches, man. That's about it.
Bitches be cray, bro. Does life require a purpose and a goal?
Purpose and a goal?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I like that statement. Yeah. Like, does life? No, I'm thinking about a successful life here, America type shit. No, does life need it? No. It don't need it. Depends on what you were born into, in my opinion. Like, depends on what you were born into.
I would really, I mean, I don't necessarily think you need to have a goal. I think goals are something like short term, mid-term, long term, however you want to do it. I think you're supposed to have a purpose of what you want to do in your life. The purpose is bigger than the goal, but I understand your goal can lead to your purpose.
It can't. I agree. Again, I agree with that statement. Yeah, I agree with that. But again, to me, yeah, straight up depends on what
word. Depends. Got one more because I know we got.
Let's stick with philosophy.
We stick with philosophy. 200, Alex.
Right.
What we got? Let me see. I think I asked this question with Oasis Cigars last time. I'm gonna ask it to you right now. Do we control technology, or is technology controlling us?
Again, depends on the person. Technology definitely don't control my shit. Like, I shut that shit off in a heartbeat. But regardless, it depends. Like I said, it depends on who you are. Some people do. I know people. I know, you know what I'm saying? Especially some teenagers that I know and shit. Yeah, to me, it's running them. It's running them.
I definitely believe that. I definitely believe technology is definitely. I'm saying this while we have phones, recording, TV, the camera, all this shit.
But we running it.
But we run it. But especially in the younger age, because I remember I was talking to people now that they were talking about like we give our cell phones or laptops to our kids so they can have something to watch or something to do, and like I feel like technology is controlling the younger generation, especially in terms of like your social media approval, because we've seen record highs and like suicides and stuff like that from kids. I'm like, bro, like, and it's just like it's like bullying, like your social media life is your life apparently. So it's like, and we grew up in an era where we really weren't on our phones. Like for me, I didn't have a phone till like 9th grade.
Yes,
and
same thing as me.
It was like, for me, it's because it's most likely sports.
Exactly, you had something to do.
It's something to do with sports, and you eventually from your Razor flip phone to what you got now.
Right.
There's actually a phone now that actually has just call. You can call, you can text, but you can't search the internet.
True.
And you don't have any apps.
True.
And I'm like, I think Tino, you posted it. I think it was the song right there. Like he posted. I was like, dude, I want that.
Right.
Like you know how many times I surfed on the internet on my phone. Like, you know how many, you can have a whole straight phone of just contacts and be straight good to go. But yo, I think that's gonna be our time for the evening, guys. We are done. It's been a while since we said this, bro.
Yes, sir.
So you want to start it off, bro?
Of course, man. You already know what it is. We got the I Need Food podcast. Y'all know what's up. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'm back.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Tino and the squad, man, getting all the recording shit up, man. It's dope as hell. Much more work to come, y'all. So you know what it is. It's food for the what?
Food for the mind.
Food for the what?
Food for the body.
And
food for the soul. Peace, love, God. Peace.
Roll, I'm the motherfucking feature now. Shout out to my queen, staying even when I'm down and out. Like 4th down and 4, hit me on the down and now. I keep it blunt as a swisher. I don't